WatchMojo is in trouble again. Apparently, after doing all the nasty clapbacks because people gave criticism on how their channel is mostly slop. And I guess you could say I'm slop too, but I'm not as bad as them. They're pretty much AI at this point. But anyway, I digress. They got called out, and it seems like they disappeared for a little while until another YouTuber found a video that they made that said a lot of nasty things and profited off of YouTubers that passed away. It's crazy. Let's take a look at this stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button and the hype button, and make sure you subscribe and sign up for memberships if you're able to. Helps out the channel, helps me keep being able to pump out a lot of content. Binge my stuff, binge.
For leaving that really weird villain monologue-like comment on a relatively small channel's video. From 5 days ago, 10 YouTubers who made videos when they knew they were dying. That's a hell of a thing to make a video on. I want to see if they put ads on this. Oh my fucking God. So they monetized 10 YouTubers who made videos when they knew they were dying.
That's nasty work. Super nasty work. Damn. That's how y'all get down, WatchMojo? Just gonna monetize off of that? Anything for that coin, huh? Trying to get your money up. How about this? This is something you could do. Make good content. Like, how hard could it be to just write a script that's based on some stuff that your supporters genuinely would love to hear a list about, and just do it? You try to turn your channel into a machine, and this is what happens. The machines start putting out bull crap.
So WatchMojo is already ghoulish enough to monetize a video all about dead YouTubers. The description the description is something else. I'll tell you what. Find the song Fate and Fortune from Sound Mojo's Balance album here. Then a link to whatever that is. Have you followed any of these channels? Share your memories in the comments below. And this is the worst part. Our countdown includes Technoblade from the Minecraft community, Gaming Critic, Total Biscuit, and they include all of them for the fucking SEO search terms. WatchMojo's now a multiplayer game. Wishlist Mojo Party on Steam.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. There's like no level of how low they're willing to go just to earn a coin. And I bet you the video didn't even make that many views. Not what they used to get before people found out, oh, this is just bull crap. This is low level slop. I should probably just go read a book or something. They making people not even want to watch YouTube because they keep pumping out slop. But no, be mad at everyone else. Get upset with the commentary channels like me that's giving you criticism. Cry, cry, whine, whine, and then keep on putting out bull crap. Yeah, play the nasty song. We gotta play the nasty song for this one.
Yeah, yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
We're going to fast forward a little bit into this video. It's one thing to make a video about YouTubers who made videos when they knew they were dying, which is already pretty macabre. It's another thing to monetize it. But then 10 minutes into this video, they do something bizarre that I've never, ever seen before from any channel anywhere.
Shortly after, he sadly passed away, causing several video games to honor Bane's legacy.
Before we continue, check out this single from Sound Mojo's album Balance. Classical music reimagined as rock, hard rock, and metal. Check out the full track and album below.
Word, son. They gonna promote their trash AI music in the middle of that? Oh, yo, that's crazy. Yo. Yeah, that's some nasty work right there. Super disgusted by what the hell that was. Yeah, that was strange, bro. I'm definitely not with it. WatchMojo is horrible. That's probably why people don't watch them no more. They already know the grift. There's always going to be people that will still watch them by default because they play certain videos as a background audio or background video, things like that. That happens all the time. But it ain't never going to be what it used to be. They're going to keep on selling and maybe eventually change the name. Because if this is what you got to do, y'all must not be making money. Y'all got to go to the lowest and do these slimy marketing tactics. Yeah, you definitely ain't making no kind of real money.
So
Technoblade.
And they told me that the reason.
that's correct. Yes. In between documenting the deaths of Total Biscuit and Technoblade, WatchMojo has the gall to shoehorn a plug for their AI music channel. You did not hallucinate that. All of that is real.
Yeah, WatchMojo ain't never returning to where they once was. Right? They might actually leave a bad taste in people's mouths metaphorically for any channel that's like a list channel. And from time to time, I might end up watching one of these channels, not WatchMojo, not no more, but one of these list channels that might be ranking powers or animes or characters from a TV show that I like. But after seeing what could happen and what they could end up being once they do find success, it kind of makes you not want to watch it anymore, you know? Find something that's actually has effort put into it.
Get over your high horse, for fuck's sake. We produce content for fans, not for blowhards who go around preaching like a bunch of wankers. So do you see what I mean when I say I'm pretty sure this was written by the same guy who wrote the day no one talks you? They're calling this dude a wanker, a whiner, a blowhard.
They definitely ain't doing it for no fans. Hell no. Nah, if they was listening to fans, they would have been switched it up forever ago. There's so many of these old school YouTube channels that blew up and then just seen dollar signs and was like, well, guess we don't care about the fans no more. WatchMojo is one of those channels. They can't hide it. They can't sit here and try to make it seem like that's not who they are. They are nasty grifters. They took capitalism to the extreme to where it's diluted. It's like eating a McDonald's burger right now. If you remember how McDonald's burgers used to taste, it almost brings a tear to your eye eating one right now. Like, what is this? What the heck? And there's people that was probably in the 40s or 50s that it was saying the same thing while I was eating cheeseburgers, loving it when I was a kid. And they're like, that don't taste nothing like I did 30 years ago. That's what WatchMojo is.
So Sound Mojo explained. Spoilers, it's a whole lot of nothing word salad. All you got to do is Control F AI and you're like, there it is. Another colleague suggested using AI. I was initially resistant, but I recognized it could serve as a powerful tool for producing demos. Got it. There it is. As we refined our prompts, say less, King. Speaking of AI, here's the most AI produced PNG I've ever fucking seen. I believe AI represents the next frontier. While I remain cautious about fully embracing it, I see it as a powerful tool for prototyping and ideation. That's not true. You're not cautious at all. You're already dedicating whole ass videos on a channel to like, what if AI though?
So they got caught admitting to using AI for their demos, quote unquote. They're doing it for everything. Like, come on, who are we kidding? Who are we kidding? There's so many of these wannabe creators that are doing this, especially the ones that's like big corporations. They're always going to fire the little guy and the genuine and real creators so they could do whatever kind of big slop that they want. It's very nasty. I don't respect it. I think it's super cringe. And eventually the fans will notice, bro. The real ones that was with you in the beginning, they will notice and they will abandon ship.
Sound Mojo has a weird, lofty goal. My goal is to take these songs beyond demos, bringing in artists to re-record them and perform them live. I'm in talks to develop and produce one of two shows. One's an American Idol style casting process to assemble a supergroup that could then tour. I love how pompous they are here. I love it. Much like WatchMojo helped define a new format in the 2010s. Really, the listicle? I feel like that existed before the 2010s.
If you're an up-and-coming artist, I think that you should never trust that. You're better off creating on your own, learning how to mix, learning how to master, engineer, produce, all these things on your own. Yes, you can use technology like a computer and all this stuff. When I was young, new, or I could say older producers looked at me crazy when I was the new producer trying to learn. And I was like, I don't really want to use the MPC. I'd rather just use my laptop that has all these sounds built into it, and I could use my keyboard like as if it's like a beat machine. And people would try to laugh me out the studio. Nowadays, that's how majority of these hits are getting created, right? Now, I wouldn't go to the extreme to say, hey, maybe you should start using AI to do all your music. That sounds crazy. That sounds nasty. I don't even think you should use AI to mix and master. There's a lot of like softwares and programs where you could pay a monthly fee and they'll mix and master your music with AI. It won't sound as good as if you just personally learned. I'm telling you, all the music that I've ever made, which you could check out in my links, Spotify and Apple Music. Check it out. I sing and rap. But in all my stuff, right, even if you hear something that's like, this could be rough, or you could tell this is when he first was learning, it still sounds 1,000 times better than the AI stuff. So where people would be like, what are you talking about? All of it sounds amazing. Like, you went to the studio to record, right? No. I just got so good at recording myself and mixing and mastering and learning the techniques, right? How to do a proper EQ, compression, when to use a limiter, stuff like that. That takes time and effort. That applies with YouTube as well. When I transitioned from doing music to becoming a full-time YouTuber, those are the things I had to think about and take seriously. I couldn't just do no bull crap. And I like to say that, I think that I'm doing an amazing job and gonna continue to improve. Yeah, these WatchMojo type of pages, they're not gonna last long. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button and the hype button. Also, watch more videos if you can.